Hello, I'm Kris. You've hit my about page, and you've clicked play on the video. Which, thank you, and also I'm sorry. It's a double-edged sword. My videos, because I don't really edit, so there's a lot of me going like ellipsis. Only it's in real life, so there's no ellipsis because it's talking. But you know what I mean. That's kind of a trailing off thing, right? I do that a lot. But you're not really here to hear about how I talk. You're here to hear me talk about who I am, or something. Anyway, you've hit my about page. There's a couple of things here. There's like a quickie bio that you'll find at the end of all my books, and there's a longer rambling thing that starts with Dorothy Allison and sort of meanders through a bunch of other things. There's also some vendor links so that you can go to your preferred bookseller and find all of my books in one place, ideally. And in other ways, I think there's also a link to the mailing list at the bottom. So you should definitely check out, explore, do things. I talk a little bit about social media on this page, which I can sum up for you as you can find me on the Facebook machine and the Twitter machine. Though I don't really understand how to use the Twitter, really. I haven't completely engaged myself with the medium. But I am there, and I'm also on the Facebook. I have a private group called Rippers Irregulars, which you should totally join. We talk largely about, I don't even know what, it depends on the day. But it's a good place to badger me for excerpts of things, and to prompt me on what you want to read, and also to share recipes, which is a thing that we do. Which is funny, because I'm not really a food person, but I am kind of a recipe person, which doesn't exactly make sense. If I'm going to an author's site and I'm clicking on their about video that authors don't generally do, because we are, as a species, not really into the whole audio video thing. But if I was, what I would want to know is a little bit about writing. So let me tell you this. I'm Kris. Hi. I'm queer. I identify as genderqueer, which means I do not identify as either male or female. It means slightly different things to different people. This is what it means to me. And also of importance, I have been writing forever. Clearly not. I wasn't like born with a keyboard, but I have been writing a very long time. I've been writing and revising novels for a very long time, and I consider it a compulsion that is not really healthy the way that I do it. But is altogether more healthy than, liquor or cigarettes. Though I will say I always wanted to be a smoker, because I felt like smoking with the keyboard and the computer was really, really sexy. I thought that was really awesome, but I am too cheap to ever be a smoker. So I guess I skipped out on that addiction due to cheapness, innate cheapness. So that's basically, I write whatever I like. I have written fantasy and mystery and historical and lots of other things. Romance. I write and publish a lot of romance, and also sort of long meandering things with many points of view that don't fit into any handy genre categories. I wrote one Western, but let's not talk about it. Not published, never will be published. You will never read it. It was very bad. But, I really love writing, and I love stories, and I will write whatever comes to mind. I am not a genre loyalist as a reader or a writer. And I love talking about books. So if you ever want to talk about books, hit me up wherever you happen to be and I happen to be, and we will chat, because what are we even doing here if we're not talking about stories? That's really what I'm here to do. I'm here to create and consume and discuss stories of all kinds. I also love television. I know that some people find that incongruent with writing, which I don't understand, because it's all stories. And I think there's a little bit of elitism when people are like, I am a reader. Like, I don't watch TV. I don't have cable. Who does that? I don't understand. Like, to me, it's all stories. I like all the stories. I like the stories in video games. I like the stories in poems. I like all the stories. I am a complete addict, and I will take them in any form I can find them. I have a little kid, and she likes to sit in the back seat, and I listen to her, and she like tells stories, and it's amazing. Like, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I get caught up in like the stories that she is telling as we're, driving to school or something. I just, this is my crack. I don't know. I like this very much. So that is probably more than you actually needed to know about me, but here you are, and you press play. I told you, double-edged sword. You're not sure if you're happy you did it, or if you kind of wish you had that 5 minutes back. You're just not sure. I understand. So there you go. Welcome to my About page. Please hang out, click around, read some free stuff, buy some books, or if you don't want to do that, maybe talk up some of the free stories to your friends who want to buy books. That is always helpful. Or don't do any of those things. I hope that whatever you do, you have a good rest of your day. Bye.